only reason
I
you'll
should
see
say
me.
sorry to you then.
Why?
I get you saying it was because of me that you're on the phone.
Yes, because I need to ask Kanye, so Kanye, what next? Is it proven though?
It's not proven, but that's what I'm saying from my experience.
Of fucking sober niggas. No experience. Never about you should be asking. There are 3 females in this room.
Sometimes it's ego.
Okay.
You understand? Like you see Caesar's Lomo. He's an egomaniac. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
Am I right or am I wrong, son?
Define egomaniac. Caesar does have an ego.
She was a fire extinguisher.
Oh,
so
whenever,
yeah,
fire extinguisher by career. Like
no.
no, man.
By the way, when we were sleeping, I turned my ass towards him. I'm Suzanne all night.
For real.
So I couldn't sleep last night, and I ended up watching all the podcasts we have on the network.
Oh, shit.
I didn't watch PNC and Onsite, but I watched the other ones.
Damn. Yeah, you couldn't sleep. I know you couldn't sleep.
How do you know?
Cause you fucking send me So when I sleep, my phone is on do not disturb, right? Apart from the fact that it's summer, generally you can't slumber. So you remember you tried to call me, but my phone was on do not disturb at 8:30.
Yes.
So if Mac tries to call me 8:30, and then I wake up at what time did I leave?
4.
I woke up at 4, and I left him a voice note, and he responded immediately. And I'm like, nah, man, this nigga tried to call me at almost 9 o'clock. How the fuck is he awake at 4? Oh, that's what was happening.
Yeah, I was watching all this. Guys, we have the best network in the country.
Of course.
I think in the world, guys. In the world. How could you not, bro?
Possibly, actually.
Yeah.
Possibly.
Fucking hell. I started off with Spreading Humans. You know I love the kids.
Oh, they're amazing.
They were amazing.
Yeah, I love them, bro.
And then I checked out the Baba. Is it the Baba chair?
I need to
The
check
Baba
that out.
chair. Bro, who shot that? Who shot that? Oh, yeah.
Never seen.
That thing was crisp, guys. It was you guys. Hey, were you in a good mood or what was happening? Hey, yeah. Have you seen? Oh, dude, have you seen a Ghost Lady?
I haven't seen it.
Bro,
you must
that's
check it out.
what I said to find time with I almost said Bala, but it is Bala, right?
Yeah.
Swipe Bala on
Swipe
it
Bala,
and Slicker,
DJ
Smooth as well.
Slicker,
Yeah. I saw someone say, "Hey, Mac is employing other podcasters. they call you Baba. That's why it's the Baba podcast." I was Spoon, I was Slicker, their own podcast call you Baba. Shit,
Bro, it was
dog.
so crisp. The content was amazing.
Yeah.
Checked out the comments. People love it. So it was a pilot. And because that show is quite costly in terms of like production wise and you know the guests and stuff. Yeah. So that one, it was a pilot just to check if the chillers like it, which they do. So now we're gonna try to get a sponsor and do like a season. You know, like a 12 episode season type vibe. Yeah, but fucking hell, you guys know.
No, shout out. The
Well done,
studios are black, yo. Studios are black. The studios are still black.
Then I checked out Piano Pulse. Geez, those guys are crazy, man. Sfiso's wild.
Sfiso's nuts. Sfiso's always. I'm just glad the world can see. You know, he's just carefree. Says whatever's on his mind.
He's scared of
Did you guys know Sfiso was a porn star?
Nah, I don't believe because I've never seen his. And I'm Sfiso's dude. I've never seen his.
But you've told us.
For real. No, he told me that he told you guys that he told you guys and told me, but I've never seen his porn.
No, bro. There's one where he's having a threesome.
I mean, I've seen Sfiso. Let me not speak. It's Kulumi. In case Kulumi. Oh shit, you've seen Sfiso's porn?
Yeah.
Sfiso. He's never sent me his porn shit. I've never seen Sfiso's porn. Yeah. But I don't think I've asked for his porn. Actually.
So, Mac, how did you get
I'm not Sfiso Sokbona. But I'm curious, you know?
Catmaster sent it to me.
Jesus Christ.
He was like, isn't this Sfiso? I'm like, yeah. And he's rocking there, my man.
Who Catmaster?
No, Sfiso.
Oh.
Hey, he's a rock star, my man. Hey.
Yeah?
If your woman is
How does Cat
Sfiso,
Master get a hold of
I don't
Sfiso's?
know, bro. I think he came across it maybe Pornhub or whatever. I don't know.
Are you for real?
Yeah. But I can't find it now. I'll ask him to send it again.
Hey. Wow.
But yeah, Sfiso used to do porn, man.
Yeah, and he's open about it, eh? Sfiso's that guy. He just goes to like strip clubs to chill at Summit, just to clear his head and stuff.
Yeah.
And he's very open about it, man. Yeah.
But Dudu, please tell Taki to stop reading the comments. They're getting to him, you can tell.
Oh, he's falling for the thing of reading the comments.
Yes, because he mentions them every 5 minutes.
Don't fall for that, man. No, just do your thing.
He's like literally changing right in front of our eyes. Yeah. Comments will kill you. Comments.
Yeah, comments
Actually,
are
when you
something
say,
else, bro.
okay, I saw the last episodes. I saw his demeanor, actually.
People in the comments forget that, they commenting about a human,
Yeah.
And the human loves what they do. And half of the times when they fuck up or hopefully you are your biggest critic. So by the time the comments come, you already know that, that episode,
it wasn't good.
You already know,
You know.
and you're already trying to deal with it because you take that thing so serious that you do. Go to the comments.
You kill yourself.
You know what I mean? Because also people get... And because they also feel passionately about what they're viewing and their time as well. And you get where the comments come from. But as a human, you need to manage whether can you handle it.
Find a
you know what
balance.
I mean? Find a balance, yeah. Also take care of yourself as well,
But
You
not
mustn't
all you
dwell too
like
much.
comments because you also like to also give your feedback.
No. On the YouTube comments.
Not even you anyway, but I'm just saying you like comments because you like to troll back as well.
Yeah, but he can handle it.
Troll me on anything else, But if you troll me about my work, it's different. Troll me on anything. Troll me that I'm fat, I'm big, whatever. I can, but my work, it's like, ish,
You know why comments are dangerous?
When someone says you're a talentless piece of shit, okay, maybe that won't hurt because it's a lie. But it's very sensitive there.
Yeah,
anything else is fine. I can handle it and troll back,
Because you know what happens with comments? Why they're dangerous, right? Bad and good. So the bad comments, like he's saying, if you care about your craft, they can sting a bit, And then the good comments, what you do is you end up doing the stuff that people say they like. So let's say, for example, people like your smile.
Yeah.
Then every 5 minutes, you're just smiling.
Yeah. When it's not even needed. Yeah.
They like the start of your face.
Yeah.
Another show.
Yeah.
And you're not even cognizant of it.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
You end up
it's a
trying to please
catch-22.
people and forgetting yourself and just present yourself.
Yeah.
Baptism of fire. He'll learn as he goes
learn.
along.
And then I watched the Monday episode with DJ Cleo.
Oh, yes.
You guys. Everybody was saying it was terrible. There was nothing wrong with that show, bro.
No, people felt like and you listen, people felt like I interjected too much.
No. Before
That's
people,
even you.
You guys didn't like the show because when I met Saul in Venda,
yes.
he was like, no, the show was pop. We should actually record because we were meant to record
Yeah,
Sunday.
we were meant to record Sunday.
Yeah.
Because you weren't feeling the show.
Yeah.
Dudu wasn't feeling the show.
wasn't
didn't
either.
speak to you weren't feeling it?
No.
Guys.
Chillers didn't feel it.
No way. It's for
They
real.
said I ruined it.
No way.
And I'm sorry, Chillers, for ruining it. You know what I mean? Maybe I was too lit. Maybe I was too drunk. So I'm sorry, because we come and wake up and do this shit for you guys. No one ever leaves their home saying, I'm going to fuck the show up today,
No,
and
definitely not.
and ruin the Chillers and everybody's time. So I'm sorry about that. It was not intentional.
What did they say? Well, what did they say you did?
That I interrupted Cleo too much.
Man,
I came across as not respecting him. And I think Cleo knows I respect him. And everything else outside of, was respectful towards Cleo. You know what I mean? But sorry about that, man. But it's like one shot of how many.
Nah, man.
They were saying that.
Nah, but the thing is, it's natural, dog. Like, how many times do you go to Bri and people are talking and they interject one
Because
another?
this is the kind of a show. We're not formal like that. This is not a news.
This is not radio, dog. Wait, okay, you talk now.
And, and
you
on
talk.
radio, you got headphones on. You can even hear the talking over. Hear yourself. You forget about this thing in front of you.
Yeah, we can all speak at the same time. Let's speak at the same time. Fuck it.
Okay.
Fuck it. There's no rules here. That's
No problem at all.
There's no time.
And also the thing is, up until Cleo mentioned it, now that you said that, up until Cleo mentioned it, only then people will be very aware of it. You know what I mean? Because the structure is very, it's loose and free, and you know what I mean.
And my thing is, okay, the only thing that I found rude was when you on your phone. That was a bit rude.
That was because she is not like changing, like when she sees that things are quietening down, she's not bringing up the next subject. So I need to open my phone, look at Dudu's content to say, oh, this also happened. But she's entrusted with that. She's got the content on her. And you normally do that seamlessly because you got the laptop in front of you. You know what I mean? And
so you're doing damage control.
Cleo, I was like, Cleo, you can have the laptop open and have the stories in front of you. You know what I mean? I think he said no and he put it there.
And he used some paper.
Those awkward moments.
The
Paper and a pen. I saw him writing some shit.
Yeah, so there was those moments. So the only reason I was on my phone was because I then wanted to go on and bring about other stories. You see, and my phone kept on closing. Lock. Otherwise, I was going to have it on do not lock and have it up here all the time and I just glance down and then. The only reason, guys, and I've said this before, the only reason you'll see me...
I should say sorry to you then.
Why?
I get you saying it was because of me that you're on the phone.
Yes, because then I need to ask Kanye, so Kanye, what next? And I'm thinking Kanye knows that we've got a guest.
There was an awkward moment.
Yes,
we had a lot of awkward moments because
of that.
Yes.
Because we've got a guest, and I don't know how far you guys tell the guest, because here's the thing about the show and any other show, right? There is that one person. Look, all of us can segue into different topics and different subjects based on what you want to say, right? But there's someone who then does the main anchoring of we're crossing over now to something else.
True.
So within one subject, as the conversation does, it flows here, it flows there. And then when that is closed, we move on to something else. Then there's going to be little branching offs. You know?
True.
Similar to an interview. You know what I mean? Then there'll be little branching offs within that subcategory or chapter, you know? So I don't know if we tell our guests or if it's me who should do it, you know what I mean? So if a guy like Fresh comes, he knows, you know what I mean? So then there were those things, and the reason I kept on opening my phone was, what else is on the content? What else is? When we've milked everything within that chapter and we've done the little branching offs. Then, so that's the issue. That's why I was on my phone. Whenever I'm on my phone during the show, I'm not checking my grocery list. I'm not checking WhatsApp texts. Like, really, everything I do, if I lift up my phone on the show, is for the show. Either I'm Googling, either I'm seeing the content, or doing my own little fact-checking. All these things. It's towards the show. I've never lifted the show up. Imagine, dude, I've got how many days to live my life and how many hours in a week? The 2 hours I have for the podcast, why would I be looking at anything else that has nothing to do with the podcast on my phone?
I get you.
And I could tell someone was bored because at the end he's like, can't this fire nini? He was constantly saying, can't this lala nini?
I was surprised we got to like 1 hour 20.
Me too.
For real.
Bro, I loved it. For me, it was very informative. I love some of the stuff that he brought up.
Yeah.
And I love how he articulates. You know, like...
Cleo's smart, man.
He's fucking smart.
Cleo's very smart.
I love the way he articulates, man. And he gets his point across. I love the fact that he mentioned the AI thing. I didn't know about that AI thing.
Oh, yeah.
His experience with the Nigerian rain thing. That was interesting for me. I think it was dope, man. I loved
Parents
it,
owning
man.
masters.
Nah, you guys overthink it, man. No, that was dope, bro.
Shit.
I just felt like conversations were never completed. So that's what was for me.
I think it's the smoothness of it.
Yeah,
you know, we're not used to the, you know what I mean?
Do you guys trust niggas that don't drink or abuse any substance?
I do.
Yeah.
Because I'm a guy.
Niggas, man.
You don't trust them?
Nah, bro.
I'll tell you why I trust them. Because I started drinking very late.
Okay.
And I get guys who don't drink also. You know, I started drinking like in varsity, like third year, bro, like when I was 22 or something. You know, so I trust people who don't drink.
But I feel like as creatives especially, we always have a vice. And from my experience, especially DJs, all the DJs I know that do not drink, apart from Kent I can't deny or confirm. All the DJs that I know that don't drink or smoke or whatever, they love pussy. Like, that's their vice. They love pussy, bro.
I've always heard that.
Yeah, they're sexaholics. Those guys are maniacs, bro.
For real. I've always heard, even girls say guys who don't drink. But as a guy who drinks, guys who drink also love pussy.
Yeah.
Not like those guys. They have nothing else, bro.
is that not theoretic? Like to say, if you don't drink, you're sober all the time, so you got more energy time to drink, you're more healthy, therefore you fuck more or you're longer or got a better sex drive. Is it proven though?
It's not proven, but that's what I'm saying from my experience.
Of fucking sober niggas. No experience. None about you should be asking. There are 3 females in this room who I believe.
Because from your experience,
which experience?
Please explain your experience. Which experience?
Because I know a lot of DJs that are sober.
According to research that was made by Drinkaware, yes, alcohol does have an effect on your erection and and it can lead to a lower sex drive. And the reason for that is because it depresses your central nervous system, and then it makes it difficult for you to keep the erection longer than if you were not drinking alcohol.
So, why are you pointing at Tattoo? Why are you pointing at Tattoo?
I mean, I'm about to ask Sol, how when are you coping with your 10 rounds
a day?
I don't know then. All right, good thing. What do you want? Answer phone. Sa phone. Phone foot. Sa phone. Sa phone la kule show. Sa phone. Remember. Pela sa kitchen tinabanya sa chima, you know? And people will be like, Sol's been gymming for all these years, is not losing weight. Sometimes, yes, you're trying to lose weight.
But also, those ladies making it sound like you drink every day.
Yeah, I don't drink every day, mind you.
Okay.
And like, I don't drink every day. And also, like I said, I do drink. I also eat healthy. I also drink water, lots of water. And I also do exercise.
But that goes in proving my point. When you're sober, you fucking 10 times a day.
Even drunk.
Okay.
Yeah. Sometimes you don't gym because you want to lose weight. You gym to make sure that your blood is flowing, you are healthy. Your blood, you may still remain big because the calorie intake. However, you still remind the body that, yo, we gotta run, we gotta do this. The blood goes there, there's strength training, all these things. Because weight loss is a result of a calorie deficit.
Yeah.
The amount of calories you consume versus the amount of exercising you do and, shedding of weight that happens. But then if there's not much of a deficit, it's cool, but you're still keeping your veins and arteries opened up because you're still exercising. And is an erection not a blood flow to the dick?
It is.
Yeah, and then that is a I forgot the word of how healthy you are.
Is there a difference when after you exercise? Is there different in rounds? Like after exercise, the round is maybe longer.
Not immediately.
Oh, okay.
Nah. Maybe there's a difference in how you feel because after exercise you feel good.
Yeah.
There's a euphoria because of
you can conquer the world.
Yeah, exactly.
When did you exercise?
Back in the days.
And that could be a catalyst then into your sex drive, and because you feel happy, a sense of euphoria, and you know what I mean, and that could maybe assist in that. So yeah, but I don't know, man, ladies, like guys, I don't think there's a difference. Sober niggas you've been with who don't drink versus drunk niggas who don't drink.
No
like
difference.
it's sex. Konabatan the sex about sober. Do they sex more?
But
Do they
is it
sex
for guys?
not better but more?
No, be honest. As guys, because I think it's more, because I feel like it's the same. I don't know.
Yeah.
But with you guys, when do you feel like your sex drive is, is it when you're sober or when you're drunk? Because you hear people who say when they drink, they want to have sex.
Hangover.
That's savage, though.
Hangover sex.
Oh, yeah.
You know
when your head is banging.
Not banging, but after, not headache, hangover. There's a hangover that doesn't entail a headache. But it's like, you want one more and just sex.
Yeah.
You don't get that?
That's just you on a normal day, dog.
Jesus Christ.
Over.
Yeah, like if for a heavy night, when I wake up. Or maybe it's because of the sex I didn't get last night because I was too drunk. Maybe, you know what I mean? The body's like, I must pay. They're like, I need a fix. It's a stampede here. Damn, you guys don't have a hangover?
Nah, I can't. That's savage, dog. I just want to drink some more and get some food in my belly.
For real?
And
Not
sleep the
someone's
whole
belly.
day.
You don't get in someone's belly.
Nah, dog. Far from it.
Jesus. Nah, man.
Anyway.
I thought this, like it's a guy thing. I've never like shared it with any guy. I just thought because that's how I feel. Everybody else would feel
None
like
of the
that.
guys in the room agree.
No one agrees,
That's
right?
a wet one.
Yeah, we're at a poison.
So then your theory is dispelled then that sober niggas fuck always or more because the girls are saying no. No,
But they've never dated DJs. Sober DJs.
oh,
Robot boy, yeah.
How do you know?
robot boy, for real.
Man, look how money hands are.
Sex machine. Yeah.
Zelaphi? Wenzani? Wenzani?
Wenza kanjani?
Wenzani? Show us.
Ucabanga sayizolo. Anyway, it feels good to be back and ladies and gentlemen. Sopadukas, yeah. Tiblers, yeah. Ghost ladies, yeah. Hey, Tibler, why are you looking at me like that? Like Ngatu Funung Shy or something.
He's sober. That's a problem. He's sober.
And strong.
Sober.
Dudus, yeah. Tatos, yeah. Neos, yeah. Fat checkers, yeah. Sempiwers, yeah. So the reason I wasn't here is because like every year, once a year, me and my family, like all of us, like the grandkids, the cousins, uncles, aunts, everybody, we go on a trip like once a year.
Beautiful.
So I couldn't miss it, man, because you know I love family, dog. Like, family first.
Family's
so-
everything, bro. In fact, you got a family cap.
Yeah,
They show
this
it,
is a
dog.
family cap,
That's a dope, like.
Yeah.
So what does it say, bro?
Ooh.
It says Chidzima Muriro, which is my grandmother's name. Bakwebo, which is my grandfather's name.
Chizima Muriro is what fire?
It's to she was a fire extinguisher.
Oh,
So
so
whenever,
yeah.
Ucumlilo. So
Fire extinguisher by career. Like,
no.
no, man.
So it's a firefighter.
No. You guys, what do you mean? Like, is that metaphoric or, you know? Say like, hey.
No, whenever there was a situation.
Oh, she'd put out the fires whenever there was issues and okay. So it's metaphoric. Beautiful.
Yeah, and then
Chizima Muriro.
Bakwebo ngulube kulwane za Rwande.
There's pig in there.
Yes, I think the biggest pigs from some tribe, Rwande.
Oh, beautiful. Yeah. It's very metaphoric. African.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So what's that? Oh, it's Hakaselo, sort of.
I think so.
Oh, beautiful, man. Shout out. So where did you guys go, man?
We went to Bella Bella. We're camping out there. Yeah. It was so beautiful, man.
that's
Like, I
nice.
switched off my phone. Like, my
bro, that
phone was
is
off
beautiful.
the whole weekend. I was just like, fuck it. I don't want to know about anything until Monday.
Best feeling ever.
And then I'm chilling with my Uncle Fresh. And then we started talking about snakes, like people having snakes, right?
Yeah.
And I've always heard about that. Like, I've seen it on social media and stuff like that. But I've never believed it, dog. Because, like, I can't fathom why someone would love money that much that they would, like, you know, get into that shit, you know?
Dog, it happens.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And he was breaking it down to me that he was saying that people that have snakes, generally, they get approached, right? By someone, you know, usually either when they're down and out or when they are doing pretty well. But if you want to, like, be extensively
The next level.
Yeah, the next level.
Yeah. You
they
feel like
approach
you
you.
got a ceiling.
And some people get into this without knowing. So you could be broke and they're like, hey, listen, if you join us or whatever, if you get a snake, then whatever you touch will become gold and you'll have all this money, right? So some people get into it without knowing this, the repercussions. And some of the repercussions is sacrifices.
Oh, yeah.
So how you know if someone has a snake is that usually people around them start dying. Whether it's like partners, business partners, girlfriends, wives, kids,
Wife.
family. That's how you know. And then another thing is the money is never spent with anyone else except that person. So it's not to enrich other people or help other people. So you can find someone who has a snake, has like fucking 10 cars.
I've heard of
and
that.
then their cousin still takes a taxi. You understand? Which makes no sense. Like, just give your cousin
Or
one
your
of the
cousin
cars.
says, oh, I'm going to leave 5 clipper.
Yeah.
They don't give. At all. Not even
all.
once. At all. So one of the conditions is that.
Yes,
You can't you can't help. The money can't benefit anyone.
Yeah. I found it so fascinating, but also cringeworthy. Like, it was scaring me a bit. Like,
With
this
the
world
things that you're
exists, man.
saying, right? What if, for instance, death is inevitable? So if someone loses a child, a spouse, and it just happens, because people have lost people in their families. Now imagine if you get blamed for having a snake because of that.
Yeah, true.
And then number two, like you mentioned now, the one is like, okay, it doesn't benefit other people. Okay, I guess when you're gonna say make things like an example of having many cars, but people close to you don't still have to take taxis. Yes, that may be like a question mark. But what if you just can only afford to take care of your family or your immediate family?
Or you're just stingy because a lot of people get rich by not spending money and sometimes making sure money doesn't leak, even if it's 2 clipper, 3 clipper. They just keep as much as they can and save. They're frugal. They call it frugal.
Yeah.
Some people are
But
frugal.
from what my uncle was saying, right? He was saying the deaths just become, it's too much. So, for example, if someone had a snake here, then one month it's Tato, gone. Chigi Chigi, Neo, gone. Chigi Chigi, Fat Checker, gone. Yeah, so you have to be the last one. So everyone else can go
because we are holding the show.
Man, fuck out of here, man.
You know, then it starts becoming suspicious. You know what I mean? It's like, why around you are people just dropping like flies, you know? So then I started deep diving, and then I found this article. Bear with me, it's quite long, right?
Cool.
It says, popular and often controversial author Jackie Pamata opened up literally a can of worms by raising the subject of superstition amongst local artists. She accused some of South Africa's rich and famous people in the entertainment industry of using witchcraft and snakes to gain success and wealth. In an Instagram live video, Pamatu said that people kept long snakes in their houses for money, power control, and protection from other people who were doing the same. She talked about the cult-like practices where people are assigned animals. These animals can be snakes, white or black, which act as protective mechanisms or means of obtaining money. Her views are not supported by everyone, even though from within the circles of traditional healers, a popular traditional healer from around Vembe, who asked that his name not be mentioned, said he had encountered such superstitions. He calls this practice to try and create wealth by keeping snakes as pets by a Chivenda named Zwinakakadzi. He was reluctant to express an opinion on the success of such practices, saying that he did not have much experience with such. A person who's well known for his views on cults, superstition, and false prophets is Pastor Makado Sintumere Ramabudana. He is of the opinion that one of the accumulating wealth ways is through the use of snakes. He says, yes, snakes can make one rich. He described this as a cult-like behavior. When you do join a cult, you start by living many rules. Ramabudana said, you now have a private life and secrets. You even have a room where no one is allowed to enter. And your life revolves around one pattern of having many girlfriends. Ramabudana said most people in this cult use pythons because of the snake's presumed ability to hypnotize its prey. When these people who use snakes look at you, they hypnotize you like a python, and you will give them everything that they want. And that's how they get money and business deals. According to Ramabudana, various consequences result from being in a cult or using snakes for wealth. The people in a cult lose family members, they die early or lose all their businesses, he said. It is also possible to leave the cult, but you must confess everything, including murders that happened during the process, and go to church, he said. Ramabudana is the author of a book called Church Mafias that provides more details about these cults.
Church Mafias? Fuck
yeah.
I've watched a lot of YouTube, like, you know, it's almost like you go down a rabbit hole. Just talking about Ukuthwala, that's what it's normally called, Ukuthwala, and that's really having is a snake or whatever animal or is group. I don't know, it's just got a lot of terms around it. Yes, I used to watch, YouTube channels. And then there's so many guys, like when you watch one, like a billion will be recommended. So you'll just choose and watch until it's like, yo, this thing is just too deep, I don't get it. Well, you understand what everybody like, yo, I wish I never just have to be in a situation where I'll even want something like this in my life, you know? So it's like, yo.
To me, money is freedom. You know, money equals freedom. Freedom to do as you please. Freedom to help if you are into helping people. Your heart is that way. Freedom to travel. Freedom to host people. And they can do whatever they please.
In your house.
If you are that way inclined, freedom to fuck whoever you want in the world. You can call whoever, you can fly to wherever, date them, have sex with them, you know what I mean? So all this money that you're gonna get, and it comes with a prison cell because it's not freedom, it's conditions. You can't fuck whoever you want.
Yeah.
You can't help even your mom. You can't vacate with your children and your wife. You can't say to your child, let's go holiday because we're in every Wednesday or we're in every 3 o'clock saying somewhere.
Yes.
Hey. You know what I mean? So you can't even go on a holiday. You got all these millions and you can't even go on a holiday and not come back home in a month because you got to check up on a snake that wants a sacrifice.
My thing is,
what's the point of all that money, man, if it's conditional? Because money is freedom.
And my thing is, we all want money in this room, you know? I mean, we don't worship money. I don't think any of us worship money.
Nah, not worship, bro.
To that extent.
Nah.
But what would make you want to do this to such an extent, dog? I don't get it, bro.
Well, you're in prison.
Bro, if I'm broke,
Prison by money.
and someone approached me and said, hey, do you want a snake? I'll be like,
Nah, dog.
I'd rather go home, back to vendor, start a car wash.
Do
Like,
something.
I'd rather struggle, dog. Like, I love
Bro.
peace, dog.
Yeah.
I love peace, dog. I want to sleep at night.
Yo.
Not being bothered. Now you need to get bodyguards.
And I can believe with the what they're saying there about celebrities, because sometimes people get a taste, and it's up to like what are your priorities? You know, people get a taste of maybe the life, and they will do anything to hold on to it, right? And it's like, dog, if it does not work out within the limelight, why can't we just let it go? You know, so people get addicted to that because fame on its own is a drug also.
Of course.
Right? And some people, they have the talent, but also the drug is like...
Yeah, but
some people have the talent and don't care about the fame. You know, you and I don't care about the fame.
But how desperate do you have to be to go this route, dog?
Because nothing else can work for you in your life. And maybe pride says to you, you can't go back home to
I can
Venda.
sleep at home, dog. I can sleep at home.
But pride says you can't.
Fuck it, dog.
Pride says you can't go to Venda. Pride says you can't just fall.
And
You need to do anything.
And another crazy thing is, with all this happening, right? Now, it sucks and it's sad because as a black person, if you have money, then it's, he's got a snake.
It's always that, yeah.
Yeah,
And people always speculate.
Yeah.
Always.
You're working hard, you're paying taxes.
Yeah.
I'm sure they think we have snakes, eh?
Hey.
Because everything we touch goes to gold. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
know what I mean?
Yeah,
Network is growing.
Yeah,
Yo,
network is growing. Like, no, MacG's got a snake.
You know what I mean?
Or someone's like, I saw it from what? You know what I mean? There's always someone speculating.
And our history...
Even due to herself. There's probably someone, F14, like F14, the Kaslak. Say, you know what I mean? People, like, we always were quick to say that. It's like white people, when they see, oh, fuck, yes. It's like white people, when they see a black guy, and they always assume corruption and tenders. You know what I mean? I had an argument with a white guy. This past week, I'm driving. So this guy, I'm driving some Simba. So where I stay, it's a very busy road. So I'm hooting. And this guy is coming from my gym. You know, Yapuma. I'm hooting. It's like, all right, you don't have to hoot, just walk. You're like, why you gotta hoot? So, oh shit, it was the Saturday of last week when we recorded the show, because I was lit from the morning. You know? So I get out the car, not to fight him, but I'm like, you want my full attention? You have it now. What's up? What can I hoot? Takes out his phone, he starts recording me. I walk back. Then you know what he says? Yo, go away with your father's car. You know, so it's that thing.
Wow, so
it's like the same thing with white people.
When you scared him to put out a gun?
He's from the gym. What gun? I got bigger guns than him, nigga, shit. So,
bro, you're right, because...
So they always assume it's either from parents who are in corruption or we're corrupt. Same way when black people, when other black people do well, we can't just believe it's genuine hard work and entrepreneurship or just whatever. That's honest. It's always funny money.
You're right, because before I went to the vendor trip, I went to Sweden for a business trip, right?
Yeah.
So they booked me business class.
Oh, was it a business trip?
Yeah, it was a business trip.
Oh shit, I thought it was a holiday, man.
No.
Because you love traveling.
Yeah, no, but it was a business trip. So they booked me business class. So I get in the business class and I'm sitting next to this white guy. So we start talking. I'm like, hey, my name is MacG. He's like, hey, whatever. And he's like, he works at Anglo-American. He consults with people. I'm like, in my head, I'm like, oh, so you're the one who's stealing our resources.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
And it's like, and then you, how do you afford this business class? Is it because you inherited some money from your parents? So I'm like, yeah, they were in cubbies.
He's like, what are you calling? What are you calling?
My dad.
Like they killed
Did you say that?
Yeah, he said that. Literally.
You know, that's fucked up.
Like with so much arrogance and
Yes.
like he didn't say anything wrong with that. It's like, how do you afford business class? I'm like, this fucking nigga.
Man, didn't that happen to us when we were in
By the way, when we were sleeping, I turned my ass towards him. I'm Suzanne all night.
For real. Yeah?
You're wicked.
That is fucked up. Something similar happened to us. I think we were in OR Tambo. There was a restaurant, but it was a smoke room in there where we made some white oaks. And they made a statement. You know, it's always like very passive and it's not explicit. It's very like implicit and subliminal, you know, of, so you guys, you're not like the other blacks. What are you involved in? You know, that you're sitting here sharing this space with us. And that's the fucked up part. And it happens within ourselves as well. Because we think, when suddenly, bro, people have seasons in their life, and sometimes people have been grinding for the longest time, and you don't see the plant and the seed growing. And when it starts to sprout, suddenly, utwele.
No.
Suddenly, umakhelwane extenda, utwele.
But you don't know how they've been doing it.
Siqale siloyana, and then siyaqala siyaloyana sibanqunu emizini yabantu. Ntshela izinto emakithi.
Also on YouTube,
guys,
you
this thing is simple, man. Just work hard. We are black people. We are blessed, man. This is our country. Just work hard. Pray to God, your ancestors, whatever. We're all blessed, man. There's no shortcut in life.
And there's no such thing.
And we don't have to resort to all this witchcraft, whatever, these things, like, just to attain
Just
wealth.
work hard, man.
Let's work hard.
Abanye ngizwa ezinye indlela zokuthwala bathi khona lapho abanye bayakhona ne bayakhona bayadala kuboma Malawi or whoever, and then you get this guy, and then kunenkukhu ne, and then inkukhu balahlela umbila ukudla kwenkukhu, right? And then
hey, translation, what's mbila?
You know what's
it's chicken feed.
Corn, man.
Yeah,
corn, like corn, chicken feet.
Feed. I said chicken feed.
Oh, feed.
Hey.
Good thing. Chicken feet. Not onobungina wala kukhuluma ukuthi amangina. Ukuthi amangina.
FEED.
Oh yeah, chicken feed, you know? In corn. And then bati in kuku, like, so, and it's up to the chicken and know how it feels on that day. But it'll pick, right? Like a number of these things. And that will be the year where, those will be the number of years where things open up for you. What? And if it picks 30, you're going to be good for the next 30 years, nigga.
Whoa.
If it picks 2.
Yeah, good for 2 years.
If you heard of that, right?
I've heard of that.
So, yeah. So what good is that kind of money, guys, if you're going to live in a prison? What good? And in that 2 years, then those guys can do whatever. Fuck anyone, do whatever. Because was heavy sex. Imagine a guy like me,
I've
bro.
even heard.
Can't have sex now because of my money is funny. You know what I mean?
Also, I've also heard of guys that they would come to like, let's say a club, buy alcohol, but they can't drink it. So
yes, you can't enjoy the fruits of your fucking whatever. Dog, yeah.
So that meant that it's like, apparently that's how you also notice if someone utwele, that they'll buy like alcohol or whatever.
They can't enjoy it.
But they can't enjoy it.
Is that the alcohol where you see people taking receipts of like 200, 300K at the club? Or that's different?
I don't know.
I don't
That's
know. It just depends. No, that's whether it's that.
Or cleaning money.
Maybe.
Or
or whatever it is.
I don't know that. Yeah,
they'll just
maybe.
someone would come into the club, buy alcohol, but they are not going to drink it.
That's wild.
That's a sign of someone Ukuthwala because it's like an instruction. And then you also hear the other side, because I've seen also like on YouTube videos of slay queens who'd come back and say, they'll talk about their story when they were with this man who's got money and everything, but then took them home and they had to sleep with a snake.
Yes.
So those are the things. And it's
like, hey man, this shit,
what happened?
It freaks me out, bro. It freaks me out.
Yeah, and that doesn't make sense, man. Like, it's like you want something and you're willing to attain it, but have everything but what that thing is for. Money is to be enjoyed. Money is to, so you want money. A lot of guys want money to express ubutota, meaning take care of your family, meaning if it's ubutota, it's womanizing, whatever, right? So what's the point then if you can't do all those things? Like,
that's wild, man.
Bruh.
Anyway, anybody see Diddy got arrested? They got him.
Eventually, it was coming. It was coming.
Whoa.
Hey, it was coming.
And I was starting to think that, no, he's getting away with it because it's been quiet for a while, remember?
And he's been making public appearances, at the beach, parks. People have been recording him,
People are so funny. There were people that recorded him and they said no Diddy in front of Diddy.
Yeah, they can't do shit. Yes, you saw that. No Diddy. And what can he do? He's on camera. He can't even do shit.
But Diddy's story is wild, man. So the rapper is the target of several civil lawsuits that characterize him as a violent sexual predator who used alcohol and drugs to subdue his victims. Diddy is accused of holding freak-offs with male prostitutes, according to court documents. The freak-offs were arranged by high-ranking supervisors, security, household workers, and assistants. Assistants, yes? No? Yeah? It's assistants, no? Yes. The freak-offs sometimes went... He's having a freak-off in the bathroom.
Saul just went, oh.
Yeah. So Saul went to the bathroom and he just went, oh.
That's already for pee.
The freak-off sometimes went on for days where Combs would allegedly force victims to engage in sex while he recorded and masturbated. Over 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lube were found during the raids, which were allegedly used during the freak-offs. P. Diddy would force women to partake and would make embarrassing recordings, which he used as blackmail to keep the victims quiet. His team would schedule IV drips delivery after the days of long freak-offs so the victims could recover from the physical exertion and drug use. He would even track women's locations and keep track of their medical records. Man... They need to lock this guy up and just throw away the lube, man. Like, what the fuck is this? This is too much, dog.
You'll need the lube in prison. Don't throw it away. That is dark, sordid, sick, mental health problems, evil, cult-like, God...
Sadist.
Sadist, God complex... Everything wrong with a human, man. That is fucked up.
Nefarious, all those things.
Rape, manipulation, all of those things wrapped up in one body.
Did you hear he once slapped his mother?
Oh, I'm not surprised.
Yeah, actually, you can't put past
Not surprised.
Dude.
Someone like that has no...
Not surprised. Who slaps Mama Kojo?
In fact, to do that, it means you have no respect for nobody.
It was one of his bodyguards. They said it in a podcast. Just straight for me. Yeah, slapped his mother.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. This
Even if your mom is a drug addict, bro, like an alcoholic drug, what is he charged with exactly? What are the charges?
Let's check up.
The charges are actually coercion and enticement of engagement in prostitution, narcotics offense, kidnapping, arson, bribery, obstruction of justice. Those are the ones from 2008 all the way to present. Those are the counts, and they were done by a grand jury that indicted him. And then the name of the bodyguard is Gene Deal. He's the one that stated on the Art of Dialogue podcast that Diddy had an incident of slapping his mother.
It takes me to a quote, and generally, it rings true in any situation. You know, and it's even in the Bible. Respect your mom and dad so that your days goes into uzande. Because, like, it starts with disrespecting your parents at home, and then, fuck, who you going to have respect for out there in the world? You know what I mean? Because you won't even think that the other people you're dealing with and the females you're dealing with and other guys are someone's kids. You know what I mean? And then it happens. Then you can slap the next door a dad or the next door mom. Then you can slap around their kids as well. And then it gets to some point where you think you can do as you please with other humans, man. Who the fuck rapes humans and records them and forces them to have sex while recording it and then wakes them up with IV drips and then sends them away, threatens, and this is all what he did, and then threatens them not to speak up and then keeps, he was keeping medical records of these people. Like, who that, like,
do you think
sickness.
Do you think he's gonna get assassinated?
I think he could, because he'll get Epsteined.
Yes.
And maybe it'll look like he got raped in prison and killed in prison or whatever. Because if other people's names are there, because these freak-offs also, it was mostly people in power. Influential, and a whole lot of prostitutes.
Yeah.
People that like to swallow.
Swallow. We go swallowed up. And in the modern context, it was a bunch of Instagram girls flown in, from places, whole lot of prostitutes, whole lot of sex workers, strippers, and you'd get innocent people who wanted a record deal or who wanted to be Diddy's lover. And then he decides who he takes serious and who he, say, come to my place, we're going to have a party, whatever. And people get flown in. Some agree to what's going to happen till they don't agree to what is happening and what is being proposed to happen next.
I knew it was really hectic when obviously the news broke that he was arrested. And he was, even before the formal charge was given, that he was offering like $50 million for bail and obviously to hand in, the passports for even his kids.
50 million?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Just to show that I'm not going to try and like maybe leave the country or whatever. Imagine offering your kids passports, not just your own, your kids.
Have you seen the P. Diddy meme? Yeah, I love it so much. It's crazy, man.
Sure?
I can't wait to use it. Every time I get a chance, I wait in the conversation.
Oh, yeah. So, but that's just a blank stare.
Yeah.
Yeah, he sent it to Dudu, man. You sent it to Dudu.
Oh, is it that one?
Yeah. You sent it to Dudu. My thing is, dog, so what do you keep 1,000 bottles of lube? And how do you explain to your kids? Because this is your home where you got your kids. Is there a room they can't walk into? Is there a room they walk into? And how do they say, hey, you got all this lube? It's fine to buy lube in bulk, like 6 packs and lubricant and baby oil, but who do you keep 1,000 bottles of lube or baby oil? And how do you tell your kids, what the fuck, man? And also, can't you just buy lube as and when you need it? Like, why is it always there? And why is it 1,000 bottles, bro? Nah, man, Diddy's got a fucking problem, bro. Diddy must go away.
Yeah. It shows that this guy was not...
What he
partook in and just...
And in hindsight, you think of all the things like Bad Boy, the record label, the name now suddenly has a different meaning. You know what I mean? And everything else, you just...
Bad Boy.
Take it.
Which song is that one?
It's like one of his ad-libs. Take it.
Yeah, even Craig Mack, flavor in the ear. New flavor in the ear. Yeah, you're like, what the fuck? But what are they talking about now? You start to analyze the songs weirdly and everything else is just weird. And you're like, yo, bro... That guy is fucked up, man. I'm glad that, because now he's in prison, a lot of people are going to come out. Because I think people were scared that if he's out there, that he still has a reach. You know what I mean? Now a lot of people are going to come out and tell the truth. Nah, man, Diddy's not okay, bro. He's a sick man. Like, yo.
sad.
Now, it makes me think, when you said Diddy slapped his mom, you know Jay-Z once sold drugs to his mom.
Serious?
Yeah!
Whoa!
Yeah! He even said it on Kill Jay-Z, the song. You sold drugs to your mom. How could... Yeah! Damn. So what else is he capable of? If you slap your mom...
But selling drugs to your mom and slapping is two different things, though.
How?
Okay,
are they both
if you're a drug dealer, wait. If, let's say, I'm a drug dealer and my son... Not a drug dealer. I'm like, I take drugs. My son is selling. Then I'm buying drugs from my son. I don't know. Slapping.
Keeping it in the family.
You. Family feud, Baba. You are looking at it from the mom's perspective. How does your son sell drugs to your mom? How does your son sell drugs to you?
Nice. Say, Diddy should have gone to South Korea because you know South Korea they want.
I don't know.
Then if your son ever sells drugs to you,
no.
Unala masimba.
No.
Come on.
I'm just saying. All I'm just trying to say is that those are two different things. It's not the same.
It's not. It's you're giving your mom something that will kill her. Something that, dude, you sell drugs. You sell drugs to junkies. Yes. People who, for me, if you're selling drugs to people, you have absolutely no regard for them, any respect for them, for their lives, for their potential, and what they could possibly become, and you just want to see them die in a puddle of their own shit for your gain and profit.
That's your opinion. Someone is just like, I'm hustling.
Do you think drug dealers give a fuck when people they sell drugs to die?
No.
Now, would you give a fuck when your mom dies from the drugs you sold her? And if the answer is no, then you're a fucked up human being. How do you sell drugs to your mom?
True.
Yeah, so if Jay-Z knew that his mom could die from a drug overdose when he sold her the drugs, do you think he was going to feel anything when he died? Because generally drug dealers don't give a fuck about their junkies.
Valid. But maybe he knew that his mom is not to a point of being a junkie. It's just she uses drugs as just a coping.
When you sell drugs, everyone is a junkie, man. Because what if what if she gets hooked? Come on, man. For a mom to buy drugs from her son, if she's a casual user, why can't you buy from anybody else? The desperation of the mom to buy drugs from her son. You know, all these drug dealers and all these abusers and all these pedophiles, right? Mm-hmm. All the pedophiles rape and sleep with all these kids except for theirs. They've got kids.
I'm just looking at it from a point of view of maybe the mom was a casual user, but she's still alive. She's moved on with her life. She's an elderly, healthy woman. I don't know her health status though, but I'm just saying she's
an elder woman
she didn't
with a wife
die from. Yes.
Or a girlfriend.
But I'm just looking from that perspective, and maybe then she was just a casual user and was like, "Yo, my son happens, it's wrong," and what, and maybe the son was like, "Okay, you have to pay me though, whatever." I'm just saying, you know how people can have this very okay relationship, I don't know.
I don't see myself selling drugs to anybody who I've regarded as a mom.
I wouldn't either. But I'm just saying there are just different kinds of relationships with people.
Selling drugs to your mom is better than slapping your mom?
No, I'm not saying it's better, but I'm just saying it's two different things. I feel like where slapping is just
if my mom drank and I gave her a chiller's punch, is that bad?
Exactly. For me, that's almost...
Yeah, but it's a drug.
But it's bad. Yeah, it's a drug. That's how I'm viewing it.
It's not heroin, bro. Come on. It's not cocaine.
Maybe she was buying weed. Yep. That's also, maybe the mom was buying weed. It wasn't like heroin.
Then we would have been told Jay-Z sold weed to his mom. It's weed.
Well, he sold drugs. Weed. So it was maybe a variety of drugs. It's just that the mom was buying weed.
Okay, maybe I'm wrong then. Maybe slapping your mom is not the same as selling drugs to your mom. Maybe I'm wrong then. To me, it's still like, whoa, man, you can't sell drugs to your mom. And I don't think it's weed, by the way, but yeah, we don't know what it is. Unless
it was stated on the song "You Must Love Me." He was selling crack from the age of 13, so it wasn't weed; it was crack.
Okay.
So he sold his mom crack.
But anyway, I was saying P. Diddy should have gone to South Korea because they want people to come there and fuck, bro.
Oh.
Yeah. They've got a kid problem, right?
Yeah.
They've got a birth rate problem. And give him all the baby lube. You'll stay here next to the baby oil factory. Diddy, please.
And countries like what? Poland or Croatia, those also countries have also been asking for black men to come and just...
Not Poland.
Not one of
the
those.
guy who killed Chris Hani is from Poland.
Yeah. But one of those countries.
They're not big fans of them that side.
Yeah, but there's
there's
Please check
a very racist country.
There's also a country in Europe
that's wild. A country is asking people to come and fuck, bro.
Yeah, dog.
That is
but you
wild.
see, Diddy wouldn't work to go there because Diddy's thing was not about fucking. It was about fucking and causing pain to the next person while fucking, or it was a power thing.
Yeah, it was.
It was not just, I love sex, otherwise Diddy could have all the sex in the world, man. Like any other rich nigga, without seeing people terrified and going through pain.
But he should have got, because now his career is going south.
Nick.
He should have gone.
Career. That's a good one.
According to an article that was written by The Independent, Hong Kong, Italy, India, South Korea, Denmark, and Singapore are the countries that are actually, and Romania. Are the countries that are requesting for men to come.
We should send them all the Nostros.
Yeah, actually, this could be a good program for South Africa. Just send all Bongo Alostro.
Can they get it up? With all the drug damage and the nerve damage, can they?
I'm sure.
Can they get it up, Alostro?
They will heal while they are traveling there.
Hold on, man. I'm confused.
They will heal.
Can you imagine Nostro running around in Denmark?
Just banging. I can't.
A Korean Nostro.
Actually, this is a good idea. I now they're supporting.
No,
this.
man.
Oh, gosh.
India is requesting. Okay, those countries are requesting what? Because I heard India is overpopulated. No, I heard that. I was like, fact checker, fact checker. What do you service? Like, man, tap. No, our fact checker, man. India needs people to make babies.
Okay, so let me explain it. So according to this article by The Independent, by the way, it does state that the country has a ratio of 2.48 children per woman. So currently in India, there's only two, each woman basically has approximately 2 to 3 kids, right? And they're stating that it has been predicted that after 2014, there has been a decline in birth rates within India, and that it will affect the population in the inch of about 69,000 people. So currently it's declined.
So what do you But isn't that by design? Because there's so many of them. It's like when China had the rule, the rule that they can't give birth in a family.
Policy.
Because they're trying to drop there's way too many people in India. It's like the most populated country in the world.
It's overpopulated.
One of the top 5.
True, but it does not state exactly besides what I just read for you now. It's on The Independent.
I don't think they're inviting people to come over, eh?
Well, it did say that it's part of the top 10 countries that are desperate to have men over for sex.
No, that's wild,
according
man.
to The Independent.
Wow, that is crazy, man.
What else you got for us, Ghost Lady?
Pakistanis must go there then. Okay.
Nah, man. How is Sweden, though? Like the country, how is it?
It's dope, man. Dope. Food is amazing.
Sweden!
Bro, they're eating nice food, dog. From like the starters, main, dessert.
What did you have? What do you mean? Like, because there's European countries, man. I've only been to the UK. It was shit.
Well, there's a lot of us, and some people ordered lobster, some steak, and whatever. Remember, they were hosting us, So I had a bit of everything, but the food was amazing. Way better than America.
What did you have?
A steak.
Steak in Sweden is dope.
Yeah, it's fucking dope. But
So
it's
they've
like
got nice spices, like they use spices and...
Bro, their flavor. Every place I went to where I ate, I enjoyed the food like
Is
crazy.
it?
Yeah.
Okay.
And normally when we travel, the food is always shit.
Yeah, generally, because South Africa were like top countries.
You know what I mean?
One of the top.
But basically, it's full of white people, man.
Of course.
It's full of white people. It's like Cape Town, but on steroids,
Yeah.
So normal white shit things like they have the restaurants in the bottom there, old architecture, white people jogging around. Yeah. But it seems like you're in a simulation, bro, because like no one is making noise, no one is singing, no one is dancing. People are just going about the way.
Like behavior is taught. Yeah. School. Like you do this, you wake up, you run, and you walk and do these things.
You know what I mean?
But I mean, it's one of the best like functioning countries in the world.
So there's good order there, right?
Yeah. It's like Manchester, but they have a bit of water in the city.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Where were you? Which city?
I went to Stockholm.
Oh, dope.
And then I went to the other one. I forgot the other one, man.
And how are the electric cars? Because I know with Norway, Norway in 2025, which is also a Scandinavian country, it's like 9-hour drive from Sweden to there. By 2025, they would have stopped selling petrol cars. Right now, they've got like 2.5 million cars on the road, like almost half of them or something. Please check these things. Are now electric cars, which I found so dope. But then again, it's like a super first world country.
It's a super first world country. Everything works. And regarding the transport system, like you don't really need a car there. Like everything is with walking distance.
Makes sense.
And you got those scooters. You know those scooters like the ones in LA that we're using?
Yeah. And you just top up Uber scooters.
Yeah, there's trains. So there's a train that you can take from Gotham. What did I say? Stockholm into Gothenburg, I think. That's the other city we went to.
Yeah, Gothenburg.
Yeah, yes. You can take a train literally from there. But it works. Like, dude, you get there and then you get to the hotel. You know, they are nice. And then they give you your room, okay? And then you go to the lift. You press it. It works.
Are there Nigerians? There's Nigerians everywhere in the world.
There's no Nigerians. There was you could count all the black people that were there.
Oh, fuck.
And is it racist, though?
No.
Oh, yes.
No, it's not. Like, all the white people there are just doing their own thing, you know? Like... they mind their own business, bro. Like, and
no one is bothering. No one's coming up.
Any frowns and stares.
No.
Yes. Antagonizing you, trying to get a reaction from
But they're all like fitness freaks. So they were all looking at Naledi weird because, Naledi is a bit,
No, Naledi looks good these days.
Yeah,
bro.
but not for white standards. Not for white standards.
Oh, yes.
So they're like, which one is this one?
Yes. You should have walked out there before peak. They're like, hey, man. But Naledi looks good, bro. Eh?
Yeah.
I don't know if I should say thank you.
Yes, she's your wife, bro. She's your wife. She's
you're picking it up at the gym.
She's like changed so much, bro. Naledi done changed so much, I remember like first time I saw after months, I was like, hey, Naledi, this is you. Hey, I'm looking good. I told her, yo, she's looking amazing, man. Your wife is looking great, man, in an innocent, good way, bro.
You know what I mean? So everything works. You order an Uber, it arrives at the time. It says it arrives. You get in. The driver takes you there. He's not saying, please pour petrol for me. I'm out of gas. No funny things.
I'm looking at my sender with my Uber. And then you start liking the Uber driver because of the Stockholm syndrome there.
No!
Who has locked you in the car? I must say. Wow, bro.
Nah, but it's great.
The old buildings are still functional.
I saw the Vikings. I saw where...
What do you mean, saw the Vikings?
The Vikings. They're from Scandinavian countries.
Yes. Sweden, Norway, Denmark.
Yeah, so what they do is they haven't modernized any of their buildings. It's still... I don't know why Bada's calling me.
They still preserved.
They still preserved. So like when they settled in where the king was there,
bro.
It's there, the
Rich
city.
history.
There was another city, man. We went to Gothenburg, whereby this king. So Swedish people and Danish people don't get along. Denmark people.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, because back in the days, the Swedish king, there's a center where they showed us, right? Whereby he invited all of the kings from Denmark to come celebrate, right? I don't know what they're celebrating, And then all these kings come and they're celebrating. There's food, alcohol, wine, everything flowing. And then he locked them within that center and killed all of them.
Ooh.
You know what I mean?
Is that not in Vikings or something?
Yeah.
In the movie Vikings, when they invite all the kingdom's chiefs, all small little kings, because there was like one ultimate ruler, right? Oh, shit.
And they show you this is where the ships used to come from, the Vikings. And it's crazy. It's wild. And then every house there has a basement. Every house from back in the days. So they'll be like, wow, this basement is from the 1800s.
Shit.
And now they've turned those basements into like restaurants. So you go down and then you can...
So you're in a house and
you go down.
Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. And what they used to do, the Vikings, is all the wealth they'd steal from all these countries, they'd put them in the basements, right? So they'd put all the wealth in the basements, all the gold and whatever.
The loot.
Yeah. So there was a cop in one of the cities. He bought a house because he's like, yeah, there's gold. Then he went in the basement. There was no gold. So he's like, fuck it. And he turned it into a brothel. And it became Red City or something, you know.
Oh, wow.
All the prostitutes.
Like a red zone. Amsterdam has one as well. Red district or whatever.
Red district.
That is so dope. Did you get onto any Viking boats?
No.
Are there any preserved?
I think there are. Yeah, there's a whole museum.
Wow.
Yeah, man. It's very interesting. But yeah,
fuck.
It's hey, my man. Hey, those people are fucking. It's like the Truman Show. Have you seen the Truman Show?
No.
The movie with Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey, yeah.
Oh no. Wait, that's radio. Is it? Wait, that's the radio. No.
No.
He's not a radio jock.
No. Wait, it's a reality show,
not the one.
and then everything is sequenced based on him. So people are watching a reality show. He doesn't know though, but everything's centered around him. So everything happens like at the same time. So it feels like the Truman Show because they all walk the same way. They all talk.
But the thing is, it's easier to control. That's why I think, personally, countries with one religion, countries with one race, where there's a lot of homogeneity, it's easier to control because everybody's abiding by the same religion, prays to the same God, abides by the same rules, does the same things. It's boring, but there's more order. As opposed to 11 official languages, all these different things, and it's a melting pot. Everybody's doing this, everybody's doing that. That's more chaos, you know? So it's almost like the price you pay for the order of, things happening. That's why you'll find Americans complaining that immigration, the country's going to whatever, because everybody's coming with different outlooks, different traditions and cultures, and I may be wrong, but I'm just thinking maybe that's why they prosper when everybody does the same thing the same way, as boring as it is.
Nah, but it's dope. I'd go back, man.
Shit, bro. Sounds exciting.
Yeah, it's time for some announcements. Okay, where do I start? Oh, yes, by the way, remember we did the first round of pre-orders for the Uncancelable book? So due to popular demand, we're going to do some second round of pre-orders.
Sold out, right?
Yeah, first round sold out. So if you scan this QR code right now, you can get the book before it drops in October. Yay. Just scan it right now. Make sure you do it quick before it sells out. And what's crazy is that I was chatting to Nick. So his brother is like very educated. He's got I don't know what they call these things, MBA, whatever, in literature and whatever.
Yeah.
So Nick gave him the book. I kid you not. I'm not lying, bro. He said, and this is a guy, right, who doesn't know about me. He's a white guy. Doesn't know about me, doesn't know about my story, whatever. But he read the book and he said it's probably one of the best books he's read from South Africa.
Whoa.
I kid you not.
Damn, bro.
I kid you not. He's like, essay's not ready for it.
And the thing is, his brother has written other books before.
Yes.
I think it's your story, bro. It's compelling.
Yeah.
It's your story. I think it's... But also think about it, bro. It's your story, but apart from that, I don't think Nick has ever had so much resources on one person. Because with Teko, he has to narrate the story.
Yes.
He forgets the embarrassing bits. He forgets the interesting bits. He forgets all these other things. But with you, he had like time to sit and watch years of your growth that you can't even narrate.
Exactly.
If, let's say the podcast we were shooting it, but it wasn't being shown to the world, you wouldn't be able to narrate how he sees the objective growth. And I think like that, he had a wealth of knowledge and the resources and sources, which was the source was and I think that's why probably the story is so rich. And apart from your story is amazing, it's compelling, your life story.
And then can we have a staff meeting? Can we have a staff meeting right now?
No.
What happened?
I've got an issue that's burning me inside my heart.
What's wrong?
I need some advice.
Oh, okay.
Man, what's going on, man?
So, there are people in this room I will not mention.
Okay.
We've got a WhatsApp group, right?
Yeah.
And what is the purpose for a WhatsApp group in a company?
To communicate.
Yeah.
To communicate so everybody's in the same page. I've spoken to these guys. Same group. I've spoken to these guys for months and months to say, guys, please, can we use this group to communicate? If someone posts, can you respond? So we are all on the same page.
If someone
posts on the group already, can we respond?
Yes.
Till this day, I'm the only one who communicates in the group. It's like I'm talking to myself. Dog. Wow. I kid you not.
Wow.
What group is this? You only communicate yourself?
Yeah.
No, it's the content group with people from production who I will not name, but they're in this room.
Oh.
They never respond. Wait, they blue tick me, dog.
There's production group and content group.
Not the content. Content, we respond.
We're good. Yeah,
we're good. No.
Yeah. Production.
Good. We love our jobs. We good.
Oh, yeah, nice. We're content. We're content. We're content. We're happy.
There's another production group.
We're not productive. The content group was content.
Bro, literally, they blue tick me. I kid you not. Let me show you.
Shit.
I kid you not. Look at this. Look at this, dog. It's like I'm speaking by myself, dog. No one responds. And here's the funny thing.
Yeah. It's like you're a dictator.
After I post in the group, I see a WhatsApp status. Hey, kumnandi la.
It's always yeah.
Oh, they're online, but
and the thing is, with these groups, you can see who's red. You know when you post.
Yeah. Well, they're black. They haven't red shit there. It's Black Studios.
Yeah, it's Black Studios. Impure everybody. Shorts. Look at this, dog.
What did you say, man?
I posted. Yesterday, I posted 7:30.
Yeah, like ignoring.
7:30, Penduk. It's now almost 24 hours. No one has responded. Please read this from here. They even ignore our CEO, my dog. It's not just me. Penduka, here. Yeah, here's the group. Read there. Read from here.
Even our CEO, today.
No. Go back from gents. Yesterday, 7 p.m.
Gents, no timestamp since Sunday. Are we gonna have a problem?
Yeah, because there were no timestamps on any of the shows since Sunday. Blue tick.
Guys, can we do the same on Baba's chair logo or the word in the thumbnail?
That's bad.
Yes, Moaro is gonna change them. That's you responding.
Yeah, Moaro, the graphics guy. Yes.
Then today, gents, why there's no subtitles on piano? No response. Damn, we couldn't sleep. This is 2 a.m. Loving the 2 frame shots of Tahi and Sfisa. So it's not just criticism. Also, great job on the barber's chair. Many flame emojis. So it's not just criticism. On the Monday show, let's do the pop-ups when we mention celebrity like Piano Pulse, because everyone is doing that now. Oh, we'll stop doing it.
No. So everybody does the whole, when you talk about a celebrity and then...
podcast outside of the network.
Yes. But now on Piano Pulse, they do this cool thing where it fills up the whole screen. It looks dope. When we talk about someone.
Yes, it's not just popping up.
Yes.
And no one has responded.
No one, till this day.
Who's in the group? Tato, Neo, Tibla, Taban.
So I don't know. Guys.
Since it's a staff meeting,
Blue tick their salaries. Come on, it's simple. Yeah.
I love you, my dog.
Man. Blue tick their salaries, dog. Blue tick their salaries, man.
Tibla actually will blue tick their salaries. The episode. Blue tick me.
Blue tick their salaries. Blue tick their salaries. Blue tick their salaries.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Angas.
Okay, guys, what are penduli though?
Yeah, just a simple response, dog.
Yeah, we were gonna respond, but now the thing is, wait. I'm still explaining. The thing is with MacG, you have to explain other things, like with the one of popping up of the pictures. So you want us to do the same thing that we do with Piano Pulse. But now I don't think it will be possible with this episode. And with MacG, we have to explain to him, yo, MacG, the reason we won't do this is because of this. So you can't just text.
Yeah.
But
I think I feel like
you can't send a voice note.
I feel first week
when he's sending that thing, he has already decided that this is how we're going to do it. So we have to sit down with him and explain, yo, MacG, we can't do this like this.
But communicate.
Okay, yes. Hit him up direct. Call him.
Bag, we had a meeting with after last week. We decided, MacG, there's things that...
So why don't you say that? Listen, there's things. Let's have a meeting after the show.
Asazi ukuthi ukwenza
Okay, wait. Tato. Question is, so if he sends a message in the group, right, and you don't get back to him personally, you don't say to him, let's have a meeting tomorrow to address the stuff he said in the group because we feel like it deserves a meeting. You see now, it leads to him coming and thinking, y'all just don't respond to him at all.
What's the point of the group?
He can't read your mind. He doesn't know you've got things planned.
Listen,
He doesn't know that
What's
all
the
these
point of
things
the
you
group?
say.
What's the point of the group?
It's communication.
It doesn't always happen. The thing is, today we knew we were going to meet him. So we're going to call him on the side and explain everything to him.
Aye, guys.
Yeah.
Aye, guys. What a lame excuse, dog.
Aye. It's not coming. No, man.
What do you have to say? Aye, guys.
Bro. I
hear
Because
you.
at the end of the day, you're still accountable and
But he's good at translating English now.
No, but I think it's whatever he said, man. Like,
It's a simple thing, Mac. Okay, we heard you. Chat later. Even now, WhatsApp is so easy. You can send a thumb emoji to say, okay, cool.
Acknowledgement, yeah, that's a yes, we'll do it. Because that's the typically, you see, like when you say, hey, can you record this day? Or it's like, thumbs up, cool, sharp,
Yeah.
I'm in.
Yeah.
You know, yeah. If there's an objection, I'll say that.
I'm raising valid points because, guys, we've set the standards when it comes to podcasting in the country. We can't drop the ball.
Yeah.
So, and I always tell the guys, we have to be consistent. If there's an episode with translation, we have to have translation on every episode.
Yes.
Because people shit on us.
Yes.
They're like, oh, you guys think you're big now, you don't have any translations. We've got international chillers.
Yes.
And then I'm asking, guys, what happening to the translations?
Yes.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Yes.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's disheartening. It's like, how? Kanti, what's the point of this group?
Nhethi boss man yini. Wanethi boss man. Yabona uhethekile lo muntu manje ngenxa yenu.
No, we must respect the chillers, guys.
Yeah.
If we're going to have timestamps
so I
on every episode, let's have timestamps
timestamps
on
are very
every
useful.
episode.
Yeah.
Because
If we're going to have translation, let's be consistent.
Yeah.
Because we say a lot of things. I remember, I don't know if I mentioned this, but with the Tebucho guy from Botswana, remember when I sat here and said he's going to be like the fastest man on earth? He's going to be brilliant. He's amazing. I just saw the kid win a junior championship, whatever. And then a year down the line or 2 years down the line, he's an Olympic medalist. Now, I want to go back to the episode where I mentioned him. I find the episode. Now I need to watch the whole thing. But if this Tebucho Letsile
You go
for
there.
the hair, then we know I go there. And just for reference and the enjoyment of people watching. Because some people are like, hey, so you see what I spoke up on the podcast? No. Oh, go watch it. You know what I mean? Then they're going to need to find and it just... We all watch YouTube. It makes it so fun to watch.
Yeah.
I'm in let's big man. Auntie has open like a card.
Banyele.
It's open.
Alright, guys, you can't be complacent, guys.
It's very convenient.
No, but there's fucking a million podcasts dropping every day, dog. We can't be complacent, dog.
True. And they can't do
must
other
respect
things
the
better
chillers,
than
man.
us, you know?
Aye, we can't.
Yeah.
Simple thing.
It's like sing another piano artist wearing some super Louis Vuitton jacket he doesn't have. It's like, I'm the one who must be wearing this thing. You guys are slacking and this shit on his team, you know? So if we've set the standard because we're the biggest. How long you're friends with him now? I'm cocky. He's friends with him now.
What you say, defend.
But yeah, like we've set the standard, so we mustn't let them overtake us with these small things.
What must I do now, guys?
No, what you've raised is
you've
valid.
raised
Like,
it. Okay.
Guys, I've been raising this for months, have I not? Have I not, guys? This is the first time I raise it.
I heard Neo saying now whispering, saying, Esha also forget to that reply. So they must also own where they are wrong.
Guys. Now I
That's
feel
okay, no,
I
we're
feel we
wrong.
must have fines now.
I feel like
must have fines.
Yeah, I feel like you've got a solution in your head.
Yeah.
You
No,
must
I
just
think
tell
we must
us.
have fines. If there are no timestamps, 1,000 gone.
Is that fine?
That's the only way. It's the only way.
Fine.
It's the only way. Eh?
But I think
Yeah,
you want,
for
but
mine,
first,
okay,
it must
okay,
be
hold on.
communication.
What's
Like if you
the-
want communication, what you want.
I've given up on communication.
No, guys.
Okay, let's find out, guys. What's the issue or like, what's complicated about having timestamps? That is it cumbersome? Is it difficult to do? Does it take too long? What's the challenge?
See, explaining technical challenges sometimes.
No. We are familiar with YouTube in this house, in this group.
It's not YouTube. You understand? So there's a software, right? I think she knows it. There's a software, right? Sometimes, like for instance, the Sunday one that you were speaking about, me to upload that thing, it's been doing that like 5 times. When it gets to process the episode, it's just stuck on 99%. I only got it right yesterday. You understand? So sometimes you can't even explain the technical problem of what's really happening with that thing because you don't understand.
But wait, no, you edit, right?
Confused,
you edit,
man.
sure.
So as you watch,
while you're editing, and you're like, oh, they're moving to P Diddy.
The time is this.
Why can't you just write the time, P Diddy?
Because all you need to do is put the time in the comments. I mean, in the caption.
Yes.
In the caption, you say 000.
Yes.
That's 0 to
whatever
06.0 Diddy. And you put in the caption, it'll automatically create a chapter, which is a timestamp. So what you're saying, how does it link to this?
We use an AI.
You use AI.
It saves time.
What
you guys are talking about,
it's manual labor.
Yeah, that's a lot.
That's even worse.
It's a lot.
That's even worse because you don't have timestamps even with AI.
Hence, I'm saying, you see now, explaining the technical difficulties, you might not understand because you understand.
I know. Yeah, I say
Explain.
Everyone claims.
Okay, no, hold.
Yeah.
No, man.
Just explain it.
I understand. Okay, what if you use AI, you upload the thing and you go back, edits the caption, then inputs the timestamp.
Bear in mind, AI is there to make it quicker and help you. It's a tool to help you. But you're still struggling with AI. Aye, guys. Let's go on payment. Aye, guys.
I don't understand in cases where, for instance, we're shooting today and this episode's going to come out tomorrow. So maybe time constraints, I get. But in the event that, because for instance now, it's been a whole week. So
yeah, but we record on Saturday to give the guys time to tick all these boxes. That's why we record on Saturday.
What Nero is saying, I get it now. I get it. What Nero is saying is that when they edit, they don't watch the podcast.
Yeah.
AI does it, but AI can't know that, they've changed topic now. Here. Then it gets edited, they upload. If they were manually editing, they would watch and hear, 6 minutes they're changing. This is the subject, that's the subject.
I didn't say that, bro.
Oh, okay. No, I'm glad, because that helps then get us to what you were saying. It helps us get to what you were saying and we understand it.
Yeah. Fact checker.
Can I explain? Because we
meeting as so meeting.
I know it's staff meeting. Staff meeting.
It's staff and chillers meeting.
Yeah.
And you guys can raise any issues if you want.
Yeah. Actually, let's have a meeting now.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Let's have
I already know all of them, but it's fine.
Let's have a whole meeting. What are your grievances?
They all want more money. That's it. End of story. From here until more money. That's it.
More money.
Not only more money, but we're not gonna raise that.
Hey!
Mlungwam.
Is that you or AI?
It's AI.
Yeah, that's why I must check a look at my fact. I check out my fact.
No.
Fucking about is born. I'm a face of my bell. Fucking about is born. If fucking about is born, I'm a fact to it.
Okay.
Fucking about poor McLeanese.
To explain it, we use the same AI for social media too. So this problem is that firstly, it's processing. So because we premiere our videos and they're not already in, we have to wait until the premiere is over. So if the show started at 3 and ends at 5 or 4, we have to wait until it hits 5 or 4 o'clock to upload it onto the AI. That's the first problem. And then the processing takes time. Processing can take about hours. sometimes you have to start all over again. Sometimes there's something wrong with the process and then you have to start all over, or check if it's your Wi-Fi. Sometimes it just won't process at all, right? And then once the processing is done, the tools on the AI are also a problem. So it's not as simple as watching the show and then getting the timestamps and then just putting them on YouTube. Mostly when you're using this AI tool. Hence, he said it was a technical problem. So there's just a lot. There could be a lot of things that arise. Sometimes it's the Wi-Fi. Sometimes it's the app itself. Sometimes it's the video and
sometimes it's the weed.
Not necessarily.
Man, I'm so lost, bro. I don't want to lie, I'm lost. Like the AI.
You have an understanding.
How do we use AI on social media?
So you have an understanding of doing the timelines, manually. And
yeah. That's all I know.
Here's the thing, right? So if
I'm old school.
If you're gonna do the timelines manually while it's editing, it means that when you upload the episode, you already have the timeline. I mean, you have the timestamps, right? And that doesn't make sense if the episode is gonna premiere already having the timestamps.
Yes,
right?
gotcha.
So now something like an AI, it's advantageous because if you're gonna do your timestamps with an AI and then you're able to put up the timestamps immediately after the premiere, that's quicker, right?
But clearly it's not working. So can
she
we find
just
an
explained the sometimes the other problems. Like, to be quite honest, Mac, the timestamp thing is the past two. I mean, the one that you saw from this past weekend. All along, it's been okay, right? But now, if we're gonna face a technical problem like that, that's what happens.
Okay, no, I hear you, but we must be consistent, guys. By all means, man.
We'll
We need to respect the chillers, man.
Yes.
Because they shit on us, eh? They shit on us.
Yeah, people were shitting on me last week with the episode being late. There was an episode that was very late.
The kids.
Was it the kids? On Sunday, yeah, when I was on there. What happened there?
Our episode wasn't our also.
No. Ours hasn't been late since.
Yeah, because we are the ones who get the flag. We need to switch off Twitter notifications. They're still off, but yeah. And I don't know what to say. I'm like, hey man, I start
would it help
Tibbler. I'm
to
like,
get
yo,
someone
Tibbler,
who
man.
would it help to get someone who just deals with timestamps? Hey, now we're gonna hire more people for timestamps. Yeah, guys.
It'll help with the number of episodes.
Okay, I'll hire a cousin or something who's doing nothing.
Your cousin who's jobless.
Yeah. Anyway, Penduka, before we leave, you good?
Yeah, I'm good. Oh, yeah. I'm not good. By the way, I just want to tell South Africans, so the CEO of RAF, so I was doing the show in Kaya, right? Caesar was not around, and we were talking about the Road Accident Fund. And then I spoke to Outer's Wayne Duvenage, CEO of Outer, the organization undoing tax abuse. You know, they're like the unofficial watchdogs of corruption, you know? And the Road Accident Fund, in fact, he'll probably come now and say he wants a right of reply. So he spoke about, they made a media briefing of what's happening with the Road Accident Fund, you know? And then we spoke to Outer to give us like the breakdown, essentially. And they were just saying that Road Accident Fund, a whole lot of money just gets used up, but a lot of claims still are unpaid, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Then the CEO calls into the show, he wants a right of reply. And in doing so, you know what he said?
Good.
He says that the Road Accident Fund, remember how we spoke about that the most amount of money they'd paid was to a businessman from Switzerland. I think it was 500 million rands.
Jeez.
He said they want to stop anyone in South Africa who's middle class to rich from claiming from the Road Accident Fund.
Why?
So if you, Mac, have a business that maybe turns over, say, 5 million rands a year, and you get into an accident, and they see that, no, this guy's got a business that earns 5 million rands a year, even if you are out of work for 6 months, and your medical bills are getting depleted because you had this accident, you can't claim because you're middle class from the Road Accident Fund, even though you contribute because we all contribute because there's a R2.18. Every liter you pour of petrol, R2.18 goes towards the road accident fund.
Yeah.
But it must only benefit poor people, apparently, according to the CEO of the road accident fund. And I found that so ludicrous. Then he said, no, there's no social relief anywhere in the country where rich people benefit. And I'm like, is the road accident fund social relief or is it insurance? It's literally third-party insurance for anyone who gets inconvenienced by an accident on the road. And it's not your fault if you're a CEO earning 200,000 rands a month or 300,000 rands a month, and then you can't work and you can't claim for those losses because you're middle class. So he's trying to propose that. And I found that ludicrous, and I was talking to him on the radio.
So now, to play devil's advocate, if you're earning 200,000, 300,000 a month, can't you afford like a fund like that of your own?
You can't. Aha. So you're saying, okay, so if I'm paying, good question. I like the fact you're playing devil's advocate because if I then take out insurance, right? Out of car insurance, because that's different. They're going to cover the car.
Yeah.
Lifestyle insurance, or third-party insurance to pay the other guy who gets involved in an accident with me. If I pay lifestyle insurance, then can I apply to be exonerated from paying tax on my fuel?
Oh, yes.
So when I pay 1,200 rands of full tank, can I pay 800 rands and save me from the 218 rands I'm paying for every liter? Can I then? Can I? Or can I keep stock? It's only fair.
Because it's subsidized.
Yeah, or can I keep stock of all my full tanks? And then the day comes when I need to
you can submit to
subsidize for my own living because I've got inconvenienced by an accident and say, all these full tanks can have my refund or rebate from my fuel tax that I pay. Can I have a rebate on that tax? It's not fair now, is it?
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Then everybody else will cover themselves.
They need to put proper measures.
I feel like it's being discriminatory to everybody else, especially when it's the guys with the big cars and all these, that contribute a lot outside of taxi drivers.
So now you're being penalized for being successful.
Yes, you're being penalized for that.
Because even if you're a passenger and you're in a taxi, you still get you're eligible to get
because part of your taxi money goes towards fuel, and fuel goes towards tax, road accident fund tax.
So what's different to someone who has a Mercedes and earns well, but you're still using the roads and taking paying for petrol as well?
It's like paying insurance, but because you're rich, you can't claim for them, and everybody else can claim for.
Yes.
Because when you pay insurance, we'll all pool into money that's gonna save one of us when shit hits the fan. And I was like, "Are you serious?" He's like, "Yeah."
Nah, it sounds like just another way to make more money. Because that means our money is going to someone.
Yes.
Yeah. Look, I get it. It's unfair that a foreign national, whatever, got 500 because of obviously the money he makes in Switzerland and the currency conversion, and you have to pay for his losses. It's part of the Road Accident Fund Act. You have to pay for whatever the guy has lost. Because you, Mac, can have an accident. I can have an accident. If I earn way less than you, from that accident, for your losses, obviously your payout will be different to mine. If I'm just a school teacher who teaches and gets paid the salary I get paid, and I can't work for 6 months, and this is my loss, and maybe I can't work for the rest of my life, they'll calculate and get to a figure. If you're a billionaire, they'll calculate, the figures will be totally different even though the losses are the same. I mean, the injuries are the same. So he was saying that, and I found it so weird, and I feel like people must know that. So he wants that to be a thing. There hasn't been like an official, that I know of, application for that to be a thing, but I just think that is so wrong. Especially when it goes out there, even says that even illegal immigrants get paid, etc., because they contribute as well by paying taxi or whatever, But if you're middle class to upper class, you can't. He wants that to be the reality. How crazy.
You really live up to your name, eh? Uthandabantu.
Tandubuntu. No, I found it unfair, bro. It's like, how? But people contribute to... It's an insurance. And when you Google road accident fund. It's to benefit all road users. Hence, even illegal immigrants, hence foreigners who are legal as well benefit from it. So, but the middle class can't, who are also road users. It's like, bro, crazy, man. Just to put it out there, they're trying to, do that. I was like, nah, man, come on, bro. That's not fair.
Ghost lady.
I don't know if you guys, how did you feel about the restaurants that got raided, and how? Hey,
this is not how I envisioned it.
It's not how you envisioned?
Envisioned what?
What?
Oh, you wanted nothing from me. Oh, shit.
You saved that story.
Oh.
So I was expecting somebody in the show. Well, now you saved it.
Oh, okay.
You saved it for the end as your own.
No,
not as my own, but I'm like, this is another trending topic.
Yeah, it is.
No, when I started with song, the song was on Asifal, in fact. At the ref, got okay.
All right, let's
hear the ref. So much it cost late.
Now foot okay. Clearly, me and so we missed you. We just wanted to sit here and talk to you the whole day.
Let's save it for the next episode, man. I'm looking at the time because we're going to go to 2 hours.
Yeah, okay, not dope.
But anyway, we are here, podcast and chill. And hopefully we'll have timestamps on this episode.
No, there won't be. Bye.
Welcome to Black Excellence. Do not fear, for if you do, just sip on some grandeur. And if you still do, ask ourselves, what would Mapapunzi do? Parama chila, itlesha lefiki. Ungoyigi, even when they ask you, how sabiini, do not fear. For if you do, just say, Anistivi. This is the medicine of censorship. This is the pill. Which one is that one? Podcast and chill.